Hey, Sonya. Happy Monday. Look, Sonya, it's Happy Money Monday. Happy Monday money. Look, it's the beginning of the week for us working people. A new week filled with making some money to pay these bills. Hey, Brilliant. Hey, Arbor, a brilliant blessed mess. Happy Monday, everybody. It's a money making Monday, first day of the work week. For those of you who have retired, you've made all your money. I'm sure you're probably still making money in some way, form, or fashion. And for those of us who are still working and haven't retired yet, it's the beginning of a new work week, and we're here to make some money. We went in Monday to make some money. Now, some of you guys, your work week may have started yesterday, or it may not start until tomorrow. But either way, hey, cool gamer, how you doing, cool gamer? Either way, it's a happy Monday, new week, new beginnings. As we always say, a new day to get it right. Hopefully, it's a new week. You never know. You may have some new issues to come up, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to pray about it. We're going to work on those issues, and we're going to continue to do what we can do to make us a better us, a better whoever you are, whether it's me, whether it's Sonya, cool gamer, Abra. Look. It's just when I kept saying brilliant, it's like something is telling my mind now to say her name is Abra. And just when she said that it was okay to say brilliant, and brilliant it is, my mind keeps saying Abra. My mind keeps telling me Abra. My mind keeps telling me Abra. What's up, my chef finest wine? Hey. Hey, Lines Pride. Hey, everyone. Hello, everybody. Hello. Y'all go over there and check out that beef soup that Chef Finest Wine made. It's a great recipe. It's that time of the year for all this different soup: chicken soup, beef soup, cabbage soup, taco soup. What kind of soup do y'all like? Why did I put the StreamYard comment up there? Why did I put the StreamYard? StreamYard says they want to be seen too. They say they want to be seen too. Y'all, what's your favorite soup? I want you to go over there and check out Chef Finest Wine. He dropped a video. He made soup. He made beef soup. And it looks delicious. I'm telling you, it looks delicious. Y'all go over there, watch him make it. Get the recipe, make you some. It's fall. It's fall. We're right smack in the middle of fall. It's football season. We can eat soup for like 2 or 3 days. And if you're like me and you eat it for 2 or 3 days and you still made a big enough pot, you can save it. You can freeze it. Or you can buy those little bowls. You can get them off of Amazon. You can get them off of like Bed Bath and Beyond type stores, Walmart. Sometimes they come like in a silicone form. Sometimes they're like a Tupperware form. You can put your soups in them and like meal prep. They have like 5 little containers on this one long thing. So it's a good time for meal prepping with soup. I got you chuckling. Chef Finest Wine, my handsome mod, is speaking to everybody. Y'all speak to him. Sonya, my beautiful mod, is here per usual. Y'all speak to Sonya. And if you don't mind, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Sonya says, I saw it, Chef. You saw it, Sonya? It looked good, didn't it? I know it's good. Chef says, thank you, my last pride. I'm proud of that video. It's jamming a little bit. Okay. Y'all look at that comment right there. Okay. Look at that comment. So that means if you have not seen it, or if you have seen it, go look at it again. Go look at it again. Anytime it's a good recipe like that, you need to go look at it again and make sure you get it right. Or you can also put your own twist on it because you know what you like, you know your taste. He says that video is jamming with the views. And that's what I like to hear. Because that's what I like to do. Y'all know I always say support each other. Support, support, support. Support positive content. Support informative content. Support knowledgeable content. Content meant to, teach you something. Chef Finest Wine is trying to teach y'all how to cook. All right, he's trying to teach y'all how to cook. Hey, Tamika Davis. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Brilliant says, I'm getting ready to check Chef out. This check out. Okay, okay. It is definitely soup time. My favorite is cheddar broccoli and homemade chicken noodle. Okay, yes, yes, a famous one. A famous one. I love, like, when I was younger, y'all, I didn't care for soup too much. I love chili. I didn't care for soup too much. But my mom started putting all these different twists on it to get us to eat it. Now, y'all, I can eat it. It doesn't matter. It can be the liquid in the beef. You know what I'm saying? It can be the liquid in the beef with just enough seasoning, and I'm there. It can be the chicken, just enough seasoning in the liquid, and I'm there. And people make their soups in so many different ways, like so many different ways. Sonya says cream of chicken is my favorite, but chicken noodle is okay. Okay, so cream of chicken is your favorite. Well, you know it's about that time for cream of chicken to come rolling on around. Rolling on around, Sonya. What's up, Spiky? Everybody speaking to Tamika and Spiky. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing today? How are you doing? I hope that you guys have been exercising. I've been taking off a couple of days, but what's happening is I haven't been taking off actually a couple of days. I just hadn't been coming on to do my evening cool down with you guys because I've been doing my exercises in the morning. I switched up. I was doing my exercise, so I just went into my cool down when I got done. So I've been doing my exercise in the morning, my warm up, my stretches, my exercise, and my cool down. So, like today, I'm just gonna do another walking video. I just labeled it a cool down because it's slow paced, just something to kind of clear your mind. Keep your muscles, keep the blood flow, and things of that nature. So it's that time of year, y'all. I was talking about this last week. Trying to make that extra money, trying to get those extra hours. What's up, Jill's Comfort Zone? Y'all don't forget that Jill has a harvest. Okay, everybody. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it was. The phone calls. The phone calls. But I had to take that one. I had to take that one. Uh, y'all, y'all know how these cars are, right? So they were calling about my daughter's car. She was having some issues with it, and they were getting it straightened out. And so we was trying to see what's what, and what is what has to be done, what doesn't have to be done, cause it's the holidays. Y'all see what I'm talking about? It's the holidays. It's the holidays. That's why you have to get that extra money. You have to get that extra money. You got to get that extra money because it seems like that's when that kind of stuff comes up during the holiday season. During the holiday season. I see Chef. Is he still in here? I see he's speaking to everybody. Jill speaking to him. What's up, Jill? Jill, I just told them to check you out October 29th. I think that's what I was in the middle of telling everybody to please check out Jill's Comfort Zone October 29th. Is it 7 Central, 8 Eastern, Jill? Let us know. Let us know so I get it right. But anyway, anywho, if you have a community wall, make sure that you share out Jill's flyer. She's having a harvest poetry contest. You hear? There he is. There's my Chef Finest Wine. So y'all, I got 3 miles in here today. Ain't that nice? Ain't that nice? These are the 3 people, 3 of the people that I love most. I'm not gonna even lie to you. I have favorite people on here, and these are 3 of my favorite people. These are the 3 people that I love most on here. So please, please support Jill's Comfort Zone October 29th. She has a poetry heart, and Chef Finest Wine is one of the judges. Am I right? Harvest Poetry Contest. Yes, Chef, it's going down. Okay, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. So that's 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Central Time, and y'all figure out the rest. I try to at least give y'all 2 of them, okay? I try to at least give you 2. I start getting Mountain and Nod and Pacific mixed up. I think it will be 5:30 Mountain and 4:30 Pacific. See that? I got it. I think I got it. I got it. I got it. Look at Jill. Jill says, "Oh, don't make me blush." Yes, he is. Yes, he is, Jill. You guys, all like 3. So I got the Eastern, Central, Mountain, and Pacific time for all of y'all. So it should cover everybody. I am too, Brilliant. I am too. I'm so excited to see, what poems people came up with. You know, this time of year, y'all, is like this time of year is a time where people are depressed, you know, and no time of the year is a good time to be depressed. Nobody wants to be depressed, but it's something about the holidays. You always start to reminisce, you know, you reminisce on the memories of, back in the day, and then you miss those loved ones who aren't here with you anymore. So, the holidays can be so festive, so joyful, but they can be sad. They can be sad. So, what I'm encouraging each and every one of us to do, not just y'all, but me, you guys, anyone who comes across this video, I'm encouraging you to, you know, try not to become depressed. Try not to fall into a deep depression over the holidays. I know sometimes we get those, gloomy feelings and things like that. It's natural, it's normal. Some people don't, but a lot of people do. And it's for various reasons. It's because they miss their loved ones, or it's because, something may have happened around that time. And then again, like I was saying, I had to get we had to get my one of my kids' car straight. So, sometimes that can put you in a mood when something comes up, especially financially. Jill says, I can't wait to see what everyone comes up with. Me too, Jill. Brilliant says, Jill Comfort Zone, I bet, but it's going to be a successful, blessed event, so I can't. Right, it is. It is something positive, something nice, because I've been seeing a lot of stuff on here, and it's been wild. It's been funny, but it's been wild and crazy, some of it. Bree says this event is your baby, so I get it. 'Cause that's why I thought of this event. I felt like people can bring some joy around. Yeah, Jill. Yes, yes, yes. It's like, you know, like I said, the holidays can be a happy time, should be a happy time. The reason for the season, family, amongst other reasons why it should be a happy time. But like I always say, we are human. We are living in a world where things happen, and sometimes the holidays can be depressing for people. You've lost if they've lost their loved ones, especially the close loved ones. You know, um, so I think everyone has experienced a holiday season where they maybe weren't as fluffy and bright as ones before. But as a YouTube family, what we can do is try to uplift each other. And I'm so happy that I just feel like that's what Jill is doing with this harvest poetry contest. And I feel like that's what Chef Finest Wine is doing. Y'all think about it. Even if you don't like to cook, sometimes if you see something, I know some people just aren't cooks. They just don't like to cook. But sometimes if it's something like that, just give it a try. Give it a try, and it may just kind of lift your mood a little bit. I know sometimes people are like, look, I don't cook, I don't like to cook. Because I was like that. I was like that. My mother, my grandparents, my aunties, they love to cook, like off the jump. Off the jump. Now when they were younger, little kids, yeah, when they was being taught, of course it felt like a chore. But as things like holidays, special events came about, all of them love to cook. So they grew into loving it. And I think that's what's happened with me. I grew into loving it. Like, that's why I was naming off so many soups. Like I said, Chef Finest Wine has that um, beef soup over there looking fire, lit, hot, looking just scrumptious. And you got chicken noodle soup. Like Sonya was saying, she likes cream of chicken soup. You've got chili. You've got taco soup. You've got cabbage soup. Have y'all ever had neck bone soup? Have you guys? Thank you, Brilliant. Put me. I hope. Okay, okay, okay. I misread what you said. I misread what you said. Wasn't that soup fire? Like, have you guys ever had like oxtail soup or neck bone soup? Uh, what else? And then, or like you can like for the Okay, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. So I got a phone call again. But you can have all kinds of soup, y'all. You can make soup. You can just have veggie soup. You can just have veggie soup. Sonya says cooking makes me happy. Yes, yes. Like I did not like to. Like what I would do is it's not so much that I didn't like to. I didn't like to do all that big meal preparation stuff. I was just like, even as a young adult, I was just like for my when my kids were little, I cook. I try to make it healthy, and I try and make it just enough. Just enough for us to have for a couple of days, and just enough for it to be, somewhat healthy. But I was in school and stuff, so sometimes it wasn't always the healthiest. But when I cooked, I tried to make sure that it was baked, seared on top of the stove or sauteed. Now don't get me wrong, we ate fried. I ate more fried back then. But um, I became a trainer. I became a personal trainer, and so I just wanted to, it starts young. It really starts young. Um, there are kids now who have, stuff like diabetes going on, fatty liver. And sometimes, some people are born with diabetes, uh, like type 1, but sometimes they develop it. So, increased cholesterol, kids having increased cholesterol, increased fat in the diet, fatty liver, diabetes, stuff like that. So I was aware of that type of stuff. So, yeah, I would fry the food, but I would mostly, hello, how you doing? I will mostly try to bake, um, grill, and like roast, boil, broil. Um, was careful with the grill because I am one of those people who, I believe in the charcoal not being so good. Charcoal not being so good for you. Sonya says she's had neck bone soup. Sonya, was it good to you? I bet it was good. Bree says, heck yeah, I've had neck bone soup. Now that oxtail soup is fried too. Yep, had oxtail soup weekend before last. I'm telling you, the oxtail soup is good. It is good. Sonya, just as Sonya, I was just thinking about some smothered turkey neck bones. Woo! So Jill, stop it. Lima beans and rice. Woo! Y'all better stop. Y'all better stop. Chef, we're giving you some more video ideas. We're giving you some more video ideas, Chef. Sonya says that sounds delicious, Jill. Doesn't it sound good? Sonya said I just had a salad and salmon. You just had salad and salmon nuggets. Okay, okay. Have you guys seen now I've seen people fry salmon nuggets. Now that does look good. I ain't gonna lie to you. That looks good. Hey, Catherine. Catherine with friends has just entered the building. Catherine, your nephew, Chef Finest Wine, was here just a little while ago. Hopefully he's still here. Hopefully he'll stop in and say hello. But if he's gone, Catherine, I'm sure you've probably seen that video. We're pushing and promoting his video. It's doing really well. It's that beef soup that he made today that he uploaded. Jill says, I know I will be going to the market one of these days. I need that in my life. Yes, yes, Jill. It is. It is. It is. So you've had everybody speaking to Catherine. Catherine speaking back. Green says, my oldest son turned 21 yesterday, so I cooked ribs, baked chicken, potato salad, baked beans, cabbage, baked macaroni, cheese, cornbread, muffins. Woo. See, Brilliant, you've been cooking. This is like about the third time in probably a month that you've had a big meal. I remember you had the what was it? The send off for your daughter. She's going to college. You had that big feast then. So you just had a big feast for your son's 21st birthday. And what was it? Wasn't it something else that you cooked a big meal for? Yes, you saw it, Catherine. That soup was the bombdiggity.com. I did fry mine. I sauteed mine, salmon on the stove and some olive oil. Okay, I bet that was still good. You know what? I just always have baked salmon. So when I saw this lady fry salmon nuggets, oh y'all, I forgot her name. She has a YouTube channel, and those nuggets look so good. When I tell you they look so good, they look delicious. Yes. Bree says, hello, Catherine. That sounds good. Yeah, doesn't it? That sounds real good. Y'all, here come my buddy. He wasn't around here at first. Look at him. It's dark. It's dark and he's out here. I thought he was sleeping. I came by just a minute ago. Oh, you didn't, Sonya? Okay, I got you. I got you. Sonya, I don't know. Maybe he sensed that I had been by once. Because the first time I came by, he was inside. His owner said he was on the couch. Green says, yes, Lions, Harry College send off then weekend for October 6th, my youngest son 14th birthday weekend. Right. Okay, after my birthday. And now this weekend, my oldest son, yes, been in the kitchen. You've been in the kitchen strong. You've been in that kitchen heavy. But that's a good thing. Like I was saying, I wasn't one, it wasn't that I didn't like to cook at all. I was just like, we're just going to cook just enough. And I don't know why I was like that because my mom, my parents, my grandparents, my great-grandparents, my great-great-grandparents, they always cooked for an army. Always. They always cooked for an army. And y'all, it's so funny because way back in the day, sometimes I can remember when we were younger and they didn't have much money, but they were always able to cook for an army. It's so funny how we didn't have a lot of money a lot of times back then when we were kids, but my grandparents, especially, my great grandparents, definitely, they were always able to cook like we were cooking for an army. But I think that's because too, they were always their siblings would cook together, and we'd always have way so much food. And they lived like in rural areas, so like Auntie's house was next door, Auntie Mabel's house was down the street, Auntie Sue's house was across the street, Uncle Ray was down the street. So and back then men cook like Chef Finest wine. Like there's some men who can burn in the kitchen today. But I'm saying back then, my great grandparents and my grandparents, the males, the granddaddies, and I'm not talking about just no grill. I'm talking about they cooked, y'all. They cooked. They cooked heavy. So it was a lot of times where I was hoping my granddaddy would cook. Because there were certain foods, y'all, there were certain foods that grandma couldn't cook like granddaddy cooked them. She couldn't cook them like granddaddy did. But let me pump the brakes because there were certain things that granddaddy couldn't touch grandmama with a 10-foot pole when it came to cooking. So they both, they all had their little thing. Catherine says, dang, brilliant. What in the world you're making for Thanksgiving? Green says, I used to love cooking. Now it's just a part of my day. Now it's just a part of the daily routine. Brilliant. Green says, Catherine, I have an army. Shaking my head, especially with kids. Yes, they're besties. Yep. It's a lot, but I'm used to it. Two-word typo. I know, Brian. These typos be something else. You can't help it. You can't help it though. They be something else. Sometimes you can't help it because it's the phone. It's the phone. Sonia says, I learned how to cook from my husband. You did, Sonia? See, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. These men know how to cook. Some of them don't. But don't let them fool you. Don't let them fool you. Brian says, sounds like a lot of food and cooking, but trust me, not often are there leftovers. Right. When you got a big family like that, or either if you're at the house where all of the besties and the friends and the neighbors come. See, that's why I was like, my mom used to cook for an army. She didn't have 6, 7, 8 kids. She used to cook for an army. And especially on Sundays, our house was near one of the family churches. So everybody already knew. I can remember my auntie, she would get on to her kids and she'd be like, don't y'all eat up all the food. And y'all, she'd be walking about the kitchen with a drumstick, a drumstick, mac and cheese, some collard greens. And she'd be like, don't y'all eat up all the food. Yeah, she was like, don't y'all eat up all the food because she wanted to make sure she got her some too. Yep, it does. It sounds like, but I can't wait, y'all, to Thanksgiving. Lord's will, just have a big meal. Because, like I said, I would cook enough just to kind of have a healthy meal. Wasn't healthy all the time, but just enough, try not to be too bad. But now, man, I'd be waiting to cook them collard greens, macaroni and cheese, make some potato salad, sweet potato pies, candied yams. For those who don't want the sweet potato pie, just do some candied yams, green bean casserole, collard greens, turnip greens, cut up some okra, mix them with those greens. Especially, I don't know if y'all do this, but we mix our okra with collard greens a lot of times. Mix those turnips and mustards. Sometimes you mix the turnips, mustards, and collards together. And as I speak of that, y'all go over there and check out Boots. She was over there doing some, I think she was bagging up some greens for the holiday. I think she had collards. I think she had mustard and turnip. I think it was mustard and turnip. Catherine, correct me if I'm wrong, because I think you were in the video, you were in that live too. Y'all, Boots was over there cleaning up some greens. I think she was getting them cleaned and bagged for the holidays. And I remember my mom used to do that. Closer to maybe toward the end of the month, I'm gonna bag up some greens. I'm gonna cut and clean some collards and bag up some greens. So have them ready, some collards, some turnips, some mustards. I'm gonna have them ready. Then have my okra and all that stuff. So yes, you know, it ain't nothing like some good old greens. Greens. And then just make some cornbread. It's so funny to me how many people cannot do cornbread. Like, man, I get my cornbread and it is on. Get on, get on. Doggone cats. I told him to get on, y'all. He came on closer. He didn't come closer to me, but he came closer in the direction I didn't want him to come. Y'all know I don't like these little cats. I like lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. I don't like these little domestic cats because they too smart. Yellow and white cat by my car. they always come to the people that don't want them to come. um, Sonya, let me see what's it. Last Pride, you got me wishing Thanksgiving is tomorrow, talking about all that good food. Come, Sonya, because see, that's what I love to cook for the holidays. Love to cook for the holidays. And we're gonna fry turkeys, we're gonna bake turkeys, you know, for the people who like the pork, the ham, you know, my brother or whatever, he'll get that straight because I don't do the ham. I don't do the since I don't really eat it like that, I don't cook it. So I'm just on frying those turkeys, baking the turkeys. We get a little chicken going too, you know, because everybody doesn't want turkey or ham. So we have some chicken, potato salad. For Thanksgiving and Christmas, we do the traditional, but we throw some extras in there. Coleslaw, potato salad, macaroni and cheese, green beans with bacon, green bean casserole, yams, sweet potato pie. Then you got some people that like sweet potato pudding. So yeah, now for the holidays, I love getting in the kitchen. We make the specialty drinks. They don't have to have any alcohol, just the what do you call it? The Sprite and the sherbet ice cream and the Hawaiian punch mix. Y'all, now holidays, I love to be in the kitchen for the holidays. I love to be in the kitchen when it's cold. Because you don't, you cooking so much, you don't really have to have your heater on because that stove is going. Oh, let's see. I'm missing some of the. I'm just leaving the comments talking about this food. Catherine says, I am feeling lazy this year right now. I don't want to cook. Catherine, look. So that's when you find the other people in the family who they're going to prepare a great meal. So, and then you go to everybody's house. Call, y'all already know. Y'all already know. And in fact, that phone call was related to food. That's look, I talked it up, right? I talked it up. But yes, I can't wait, to cook. And then we always have those family members who just want to do something like totally different. They're like, I'm gonna bring this. And we're like, okay, it may have nothing to do with the holiday season. They just want to do something different. So that's what I love too. I love that we have so much traditional food on the table. It's like we have to pull out extra tables for all the food. The countertops are filled, the bar stand is full. So, I really do enjoy. And it's like we make sure that everybody takes a lot home because it's so much. It's so much when you're cooking and you're in a big family. And sometimes even when you're in a small family, because sometimes people just like to cook a lot. I can see Chef. I can see Chef finding this wine. I think Chef has a big family, if I'm not mistaken. But sometimes People just, if they have like a small family, they still cook like they're cooking for an army. It's just that time of year. Catherine says, Jill, I know you cooking. Jill said, don't make her hungry. It's too late to eat. I know, right? It is. It is getting late. Too late to eat. Catherine, you got to get in that kitchen. Catherine, look, y'all, Catherine saying she's not going to cook, but Catherine will be in that kitchen. I bet you. I bet you she may not cook a lot, but I bet you we catch her. She's gonna do a video cooking some collard greens or whatever kind of greens she likes. She's gonna probably throw on some kind of meat, maybe turkey, maybe chicken. I don't know what meat she likes, but I think she's gonna come up with like a little, like a full plate meal, maybe some mac and cheese, some greens, cornbread, and chicken or turkey. Maybe some dressing. Who likes dressing? Do y'all like to make that dressing? So I'm telling you, that homemade dressing ain't nothing like good homemade dressing. Nothing is like good homemade dressing. Jill, you're keeping it small? Brilliant. What you start, Brilliant? Brilliant says, I started. What you start, Brilliant? Sonya, y'all have me looking up in the free. Jill, look, it's nothing wrong with a little snack. It's just a small snack. A small snack. It's almost 8 o'clock. Get it in right before 8. Look, get it in by 8:15. Get it in by 8:15. Yep. She's looking in the fridge, y'all. She's looking in the fridge. What's up with the seafood dinner for Thanksgiving? Now some people are doing that. Some people, they go like just straight, they straight far away from traditional. Now that's what I do sometimes. Like sometimes I'll have traditional for Thanksgiving, and then for Christmas we'll just do like soups. We'll do cabbage soup, taco soup, chicken soup, and everybody it gets gone, y'all. It gets gone with cornbread, toast, cheese, toast. We have like toast, cheese toast, peanut butter and jelly for those who like to eat peanut butter and jelly with their chili or soups. Sometimes everybody won't eat like cheese toast. Some people like, in our family, they like peanut butter and jelly, like mix it up, make a sandwich, like they used to do in school. Like, so sometimes I'll do that. Like sometimes I'll do traditional for both. I'm just in the mood for traditional for both. My family will do that. And sometimes we'll do, we have done seafood before. So like I said, sometimes we'll do like maybe seafood for Thanksgiving and traditional for Christmas, or vice versa. Traditional for Thanksgiving and seafood for Christmas, or we go into the soup thing. We get into the soups. There he is, Catherine. There's our chef. Chef find his wine. He says, Catherine with friends, auntie. I told you your nephew was in the building. He's back. He's back. Sonia says, I love traditional Thanksgiving. I see a lot of people do seafoods for Thanksgiving. Yes, a lot of people are doing seafoods for Thanksgiving. And I've done it before, but I'm trying to remember. I think it was for Christmas. So yeah, I'll do traditional for both. There have been most of the time traditional for both. But when we're just in the mood for something else, because see, we also do traditional sometimes for New Year's. So we'll do the meal that the black eyed peas, the greens. Y'all tell me what are the black eyed peas for New Year's? What do the black eyed peas represent? So we'll do that meal that represents things, but that's kind of like soul food Sunday type of meal. So we do traditional for Thanksgiving, traditional for Christmas, and then when it's New Year's, we kind of traditional / soul food kind of New Year's Day thing. So, but what I have done, like I said, I've done traditional for Thanksgiving, and then when Christmas comes around, we do soups: taco soup, chili, beef soup, turkey soup. We'll freeze the turkey from Thanksgiving. Sometimes just chop it up, whatever's left, if there's anything left, and just throw it in there. Neck bone soup, oxtail soup, whatever it is, y'all. Whatever it is, we do beef chunk, we do ground chuck, we do whatever it is. Veggie soup, we even have veggie soup. So sometimes there have been times where Christmas we did all soups. The whole layout was soups, and everybody just kept eating soup. We had crackers, soup crackers. We have Townhouse crackers, Ritz crackers, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Toast, cheese toast. And it's fun, y'all. It's a fun time to just have something a little bit different sometimes. So we did that one time for Christmas, and we've also done seafood. But when we do seafood, we still have to do traditional. It's just that a couple of my aunties and cousins will do some seafood because Y'all, the men in my family, they don't be wanting no seafood. They be wanting to eat. Like they want some collard greens, pinto beans, lima beans, green beans, tomatoes. But they want that. They want that. That's what they want. Let's see. Chef says, Auntie, are you cooking it this year? Chef, she over there talking about she don't feel like cooking. You've done seafood both holidays, Jill? I bet that was good. I bet that was good. Okay, Brilliant says black eyed peas equal good luck and money, prosperous into the new year. Okay, so what does the cornbread mean? I know cornbread means something. Black eyed peas means something. Greens, greens mean money. Black eyed peas, I thought, okay, I knew the black eyed peas. I thought they meant good luck. So do the greens not equal money, green money? And the black eyed peas means money, like coins, prosperous new year, coins. Greens mean money. Um, but I think cornbread means something too. See, I got to get back into it because I used to know. I used to know. Chef says, facts, Brilliant. You did a seafood boil for Christmas? Okay. I bet that was good. I bet that was good, Sonya. Um, Brilliant says, Chef Finds Wine, I'm gonna book my ticket and tell my family I can't host this year because I'll be at your place. See, look, we making connections. We making connections, y'all. Look, Catherine says maybe. Catherine says maybe, y'all. So we've got to work on Catherine with friends. What's Deborah gonna do, Catherine? What's Deborah gonna do? Maybe you can get Deborah to do it. And then you just, kind of assist. Maybe y'all can do it together. And it'll be, it'll be a lot of fun. Sonya says, New Year's, I love the cabbage, black eyed peas, and oxtails, etc. Yes, yes. Jill says her children love seafood. Hi there. I can't say your name. I'm sorry, but I think I've seen you on my community wall before, and I'm glad to have you. I really do appreciate you. I really do appreciate my friends from other countries because let me tell you something. People from other countries do support you. They do. So we need to also make sure that we're supporting them. Mabel Torres, I think she's from the Philippines. I'm not sure, but people, I think this on this YouTube app, we need to support. Like I always say, good, positive content and positive content creators. People who are teaching you things like Chef Finest Wine and Jill always teaching us these new dishes or showing us how they, prepare dishes. And sometimes it's things that we've done ourselves before, but, we get to see their spin on it. So, I really do appreciate that. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Whether it's knowledge from politics to the kitchen, it's power. It's power. It can give you a whole new way of doing something. And you could be like, like how we are. A lot of us are set in our ways. We know how, like I know I am when it comes to cooking because I know my folks old school Southern cooking. But a lot of my people live up north too. And most of the ones that are up north are from the South. So they still cook that way, but they put a little spin on it. A lot of times they like certain seasonings, especially like spicy stuff that we don't do down here, but we like a lot of spicy at times, but not all the time. Then I got family in California. They put spins on stuff. Sometimes you're like, we don't usually do it that way, or we didn't used to do it that way. But y'all, I'm telling you, sometimes just give it a try. Just give it a try. Just think of it as going to a different country or just a different state. You don't have to be a different country and just trying it their way. Philadelphia, I ain't gonna lie, I always think that Philadelphia has the best Phillies. I always think that. But there have been some places where I've had Phillies that give Philadelphia a run for the money. And maybe just depending on who prepares it that day. So, like New York, I feel like New York is the king of pizzas, but Chicago says they're the king of pizzas. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I had some good pizza in both places. So, and it's the same kind of like when we're cooking at home. It's the same like when we're cooking at home. And y'all not know I'm running my mouth. I'm missing some of the comments, but I'm so glad that you guys are in here, like talking with each other, chopping it up. Again, I had 3 mods in here today. I'm so happy. My other mod, I got 4 mods. Mod Rock Just Living. Y'all, she's been dropping a few videos. Go over and check out Rock Just Living because she does come through here and support as well. And I just like to try to support, remember to support the people who support me. Even if they haven't been around in a while, if I've been kind of on this YouTube journey with them from, the beginning, I always try to mention them, like Lucinda Baxter, people who maybe just come through, because sometimes Lucinda doesn't always come into the live, but she'll come and hit your comment section up. So I always, just say please support good, positive content, knowledgeable content that delivers knowledge, power, fun. Fun can be the cooking, it can be the cars, like badass, he's into the cars. So, Cool Gamer. Y'all support Cool Gamer. Cool Gamer, go give, if you have not subscribed to any of the people that I'm naming, please do. And if you're coming through here and you have not subscribed, hit that subscription button. It's called that YouTube notification bell. I call it my doorbell. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't be afraid to go out into other communities. And when I say other communities, I don't mean I mean communities of all colors, all walks of life, all flavors. Just go into all communities and just try to share a little positivity, and you'll get some positivity back. You may not get it back immediately, but you'll get some back. You'll get some back. You'll get some back. Jill says she knows the feeling. Sonia says, I never heard anything about cornbread. I heard it's because of the golden texture of it. I can't remember if it's somebody said something about corns too. I wish I had my other phone because I look at it. I tell you what, Sonia, I'm going to put it in the comment section because I can't remember what it is. Catherine says she will bring she'll bring a plate, Catherine. Yes, thank you, Sonia. Sonia says, welcome in to everybody. Brilliant says, agree, honestly, truly a blessing, sis. Some folks be cooking sauerkraut. I love it. I love sauerkraut. Sauerkraut is healthy too. You got digestive issues. Now, I will say, don't take anything I ever say in these videos for professional advice. Always consult with your physician. But sauerkraut is a great probiotic. So if you have stomach issues, now that being said, 10 people, it may work in 8. It may work in 7. There's 2 or 3 it may not work. So eat you some yogurt. If you have some digestive issues, try the good yogurt, not that sweet yogurt with all the sugar. I think all of it has some carbs, but some of it is just a lot of sugar, like maybe 20 some grams of sugar. A woman only needs like 25 grams, 20 to 25 grams in a day. So a man, 25 to 30. So just try to start looking at your labels and stuff, and you can still enjoy a lot of good things if you kind of watch what you eat. And sometimes things are just hereditary, y'all. Sometimes it's just genes. You can do everything in the world to try to be as fit as possible, as healthy as possible. And I think that's why we had that conversation the other day. I think Rock was in here. It was Sonya. Brilliant may have been in here. Don't just starve yourself. And don't, if you see some things, now, if the doctor tells you to stay away from something, even if it's certain foods, do that. But sometimes even the doctor will say, well, okay, a beer a day, to some people. So don't just completely deprive yourselves. Just try and do everything in moderation. And sometimes, even if it's something that the doctor has warned you from, have a conversation with him, and he may tell you once a week. He may tell you once every 2 weeks, once a month. But just try your best to eat healthy and be as fit as possible. And that being said, don't beat yourself up if something comes up or, this or that, because sometimes it's just the genes. Sometimes it's just passed down. It's just hereditary. Sometimes nobody in the family's had that issue, and you're the first person. So, try to keep your head up, just like I tell you guys with all other things that we have to encounter, put it in the hands of God, try to give it to him and try to have a peace about it. Try to go over it, around it to the left, around it to the right. If you have to, go up under it and come back on the other side on top of it, whatever you have to do. And again, that's easier said than done. But I always like to try to encourage you guys, because when I encourage you, that's encouraging me as well, because I don't have it just right. Like my grandparents say, everybody ain't got it just right. People have come out of a storm, in a storm, or going to go through a storm. And sometimes it's not always just a storm, but sometimes it's just kind of setbacks and just, kind of things that you kind of like, kind of headache like things. So, don't let bothered people bother you, because you got enough stuff going on at home that you could let bother you instead of letting bothered people bother you. Don't let bothered people bother you at the job, in public, at Publix, at the Winn-Dixie. Sometimes you run into people who are bothered. I think I told y'all about that one day. This lady just kind of, she was being a little rude, and I kind of like snapped a little bit. But then all of a sudden she just started telling me about issues, and I was like, I had to pipe down. Because I realized that she just was not in that mood. And when she did what she did, even though she initiated it, she just, sometimes we got to offer each other a little leeway. Sometimes we have to offer each other a little leeway. I'm better about that now than I was in the past. But if I'm still not where I want to be with that, but sometimes we have to offer each other a little leeway. We really do. So y'all don't let bother people bother you. Try not to. And if they do, don't let it keep you down. Don't leave any place with more stress than you went into that place with. Don't do it. Just, well, I always wish you guys peace, positivity, and prosperity. Now, is it going to always be peace? No, it's going to be some chaos. It's going to be some negativity. And you know that we fail to prosper where all that stuff mixes. But sometimes it is what it is. Just like when we come to those obstacles and we have to kind of go over, around, or up under and come back around on the other side. So I really do enjoy you guys. I'm glad that you're here. If you guys have, if anybody's going live, y'all go check them out. Y'all let them know if you're going live. And y'all support, support, support. Remember, Jill's Comfort Zone, October 29th, Harvest Poetry Contest, 7:30, 7:30, 7:30 Eastern Time, everybody. Remember, it's going to be fun. It sounds like a lot of fun. Check out her community wall. If you have a community wall, go over there and share the flyer out, because Jill does have a flyer. And I see y'all's comments. I'm going to come back because I know I started running off. I went on a tangent. um, Let's see. Wisdom being valuable. Chef with the hearts. Thank you, my chef finest wine. Catherine says black eyed peas. They are believed to represent coins. Yeah, or wealth greens. They are believed to resemble money, specifically folding money. Right. Yes. Yep. Yep. So that's what we do over here. We try to drop some nuggets, some knowledge. Sometimes it's old nuggets. Sometimes they're new nuggets. Sometimes old or new, they can be nuggets that somebody else may have never heard and they can use. Catherine says it is considered a sign of prosperity in some cultures because pigs, yeah, root forward. Yes, yes. Cornbread, it might symbolize gold. That's what I thought. That's what I thought because of the, right, right. That's what I thought. Corn. So all of it is about prosperity. Some money, gold, coins, green. Jill says, right. That's the same here. I support those who support me. Right, right. Yep. I knew. I thought it was something about gold. I don't think Cool Gamer does content. But I just always try to support Cool Gamer and throw Cool Gamer's channel out there because in case he ever does, want to I said he, but I don't know he or she ever does want to do content, kind of like Sonya. Sonya has all those subscribers. So if she ever wants to create content, she has a great head start. Jill says, I haven't heard anything about cornbread either, but I do understand that everyone be busy. Yeah, yeah, that's true. That is true. But I do know who still right, right. That's so true, Jill, because sometimes people be saying they busy and you see them everywhere else. And you see them everywhere else. And I would never say anything about it, but we have to we're just knowledgeable of it. Sometimes you'll see them everywhere else and you don't see them supporting you and you support them when you can. Chef says Lounge Pride has always been amazing. We are alike in a lot of ways. Thank you, bro. I appreciate and love you so much. I'm telling y'all that's my Chef Finest Wine. Don't y'all heard it here first? Y'all hear it here now. You're gonna always hear it. You hear what I'm talking? You hear what I'm saying? You hear what I'm talking about? Chef already knows. Jill says yes, indeed. Chef Finest Wine. Exactly, Jill. That part. Yes, y'all. I'm so glad that you guys were here. Um, People keep asking me about monetization. Let me ask y'all something. When y'all got monetized, like I know Jill has talked about it, it's like I don't think you feel much different. Like unless you got like a million people, or unless you do a lot of content, you get a lot of views, But other than that, sometimes it seems like that makes it more work. It seems like that makes it more work. Jill says, right, Lines Pride. That's why I have backed up from a lot of folks. It's all good. Right, right, Jill. No harm, no foul. Just back up a little bit because that's the time that you're taking to kind of support them. You can give that more of that time to the people who do really support you. And it's even if they just come by, every so often, at least they checking in, they hitting in, or they hitting your comment section. Some people never do. And so it's like, okay, no harm, no foul, but I'll just devote more time to the people who do. Because, we all work. Like you said, Jill, we know that they can't. But again, on that same token, on the other side of that coin, we all work. So if we can manage to do it sometimes, I can understand if somebody's here 5 days out of the week. And then I can understand if someone's here once every 2 weeks. Because they may not be uploading themselves, but like every week or two. So, but it's just some people, they never do. You never see them. But when you're in these YouTube streets, you see them elsewhere. just chilling. Just we're just chilling. And I don't know, maybe it's because your content really isn't their cup of tea. And so, and that's all good too. But like I always tell you guys, like even when it's content like that I'm not really into, like I'm not really into race cars or stuff like that, but I do love car shows. So I often watch people who have like channels that are based on like auto body work. Do I watch them as much as I watch certain things? No, but I do watch them. And if I know the content creator, I try to leave a comment or support, or I hit the, the like, or I share. Sometimes to me, that's one of the easiest ways to support when you know you really can't watch the video or you don't have time, especially if it's an upload or something. Just share it on your community wall. Like utilize your community wall. I really think people could support that way. Like if like you say, if you don't have time to just watch videos all the time, utilize your community wall. Share their videos out. You may have a lot of the same subscribers, but a lot of the subscribers you have, that person doesn't have. A lot of the subscribers they have, you don't have. So you can always just share each other out and, present their content to people who wouldn't have seen it otherwise. Because, YouTube kind of recommends us when, if I'm watching Jill, they're going to recommend some people that Jill is watching. But I'm not going to catch all those recommendations, and they're not going to recommend everybody that Jill is watching. But if Jill puts it on her community wall, I may catch somebody that I really like. And even if, like I said, the content isn't my cup of tea, I may like the content creator. So if I like the content creator, I'm going to probably share or watch a few minutes of the video. Jill says I don't upload a lot, so I don't expect those to expect me to be at every video. Right, right. I try to watch as many as I can. Yes, yep, yep. I was just like, it just started to seem like it was just more of a hassle, like to even think about um monetization. Of course, do people want to be monetized? Yes. But like if you start to really focus on it, it seems like it can be like overwhelming. Not for me, but I have literally seen people on here and it's like they go to all lengths and it's like that's all they talk about. It's almost like they're consumed. Like they're consumed with it. And then when they realize what the monetization, how it really is, it's like they seem like they're let down. Some of them seem like they let down. I'm like, well, you don't have to have 1 million subscribers to do well. Don't get me wrong, because you can have, a lot of views, a lot of watch time and do well. You can have, depending on what your content is, you can have people approach you to, to display their products. So there are a lot of ways to do well. Even people who aren't monetized have been approached where people have asked them to, showcase their products. So that's a good thing. Jill says, but it's all love though. I don't stress myself with all of this. I know, Jill. I know. I don't even worry about it. I don't even worry about it. It's like it's a good thing to happen, but it's not a good thing to stress about. Catherine says, I will thumbs up and watch you later. Okay, I'm big on it. Yeah, yes. That's what I mean. Like do it, thumbs up and then watch later. Yep. Jill says I have my own issues in real life, so I try to keep keep my focus on how I can better things to make it easier for me to bring content and still manage my other things. Yes, yes, Jill. I saw that good food that y'all ate too. I meant to say something about that on your trip. I'm glad you had a good time. Y'all were eating good. Y'all were eating good. So y'all please check out Jill's Comfort Zone. Please check out Catherine with Friends. Sonya. Sonya's not doing content, but hey, she's got a lot of subscribers. I'm gonna keep telling her that. And then we can't make her do content, but maybe she will. Maybe she will. Check out My Chef Finest Wine. Check out Cool Gamer. Cool Gamer was in here earlier. A Brilliant Blessed Mess. She uploads. She does check her community wall out especially, and she will definitely share you out. Who else was in here? Who else was in here? I think I may have got everybody. So y'all see what I'm talking about? We don't be needing all those 10, 11, 12 mods over here. Someone came through here. I could not say, I didn't know what his name was, but I do appreciate him for coming through, stopping by. I think he may have been speaking, but I can't, I couldn't read his name, and I hate that. I hate when I wish they would like automatically translate. Here it is right here. He said hi. So yes, he came through and said hello, and I wish I could read his name. I just wish they would automatically translate sometimes. But it was good to come, and because like I said, welcome people in who come in, and they come in, they're acting right, they're cool people. Welcome them in. They can share you out, grow your channel that way. It's nice to have a variety of people, a plethora, a variety of good, people need to get to know each other. If people just You're not going to meet a lot of these people personally, but sometimes if people just left people alone and just said something kind and moved on, things would be a lot better. Things would be a lot better, y'all. I truly believe that. I really, really do. Me either, Jill. Me neither. I didn't know how to eat neither. Um, Catherine says, I enjoy all of y'all tonight. Great show, great folks. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. I really do. Catherine has always been supportive, always encouraged people to, to do their content. And she's always helped you with your watch hours and stuff like that, her endeavor. And I do appreciate them. And they are growing. They are growing, growing, growing. Chef says, I'm very thankful for the great people I've met on here as a whole. It's taught me a lot of lessons. Yes. Yes, Chef. Let me put that up because that's absolutely true. It is. It's absolutely true. It teaches you a lot of lessons. And um sometimes it's like, to me, discernment is everything. Discernment is everything. And there have been people where I was okay with them, but I just felt like something wasn't right. So this is like the world wide web. We don't have to see each other. We don't have to sleep together. We don't have to eat together. We don't have to work together other than being on an app. So sometimes it's just best that you go your way, they go their way. No love lost, no harm. But sometimes you're just not going to jig with certain people. They can be the nicest people in the world. You can be as nice as you can to them. But sometimes personalities just don't match. They just don't match. And you move on. You learn, you just have to, like I said, discernment is everything. Don't try to force something. That's just like a relationship. You wouldn't try and force a relationship, or you shouldn't try and force a relationship that just doesn't prosper. Doesn't have to mean anything. There are some people on here that I enjoy. I love them, and they enjoy other people who I just don't really associate with, or those people don't associate with me. I don't hate those people. I hope they don't hate me. And I think it's like that everywhere. But sometimes people will take instances like that and just blow it out of proportion. They just blow it out of proportion. And my thing is, I look at it as if it's just someone in Walmart that I don't know. I'll speak to a stranger. Like I said, my great granddaddy used to teach us a lot. And he was like, a stranger is do a hello. He was like, now if they don't speak to you, I won't speak to them again. But a stranger is do a hello. And if you don't want to say hello, no harm, no harm done. But it's just like, he was always so friendly to y'all. We would be in stores, drugstores, grocery stores. He would just throw his hand up, hey, hey up. And I would be like, Granddaddy, you be speaking to everybody. And he was like, a stranger do a speaking. He said, you never know what people going through. Everybody do a speaking. He said, it ain't much that you ain't giving them no money. You just give them a smile or a hand or just a nod of the head. He said, everybody do a speaking. He said, but now if they don't speak back, the next time you see that joker, don't you speak. He said, because you done did your part. He was like, you done did your part. That's what he used to always tell all the kids that. He's like, you did your part. So that's why, sometimes when I see some of the adult behavior that's going on, I'm like, I know ain't nowhere in the world y'all didn't have some parents, grandparents, aunties, great grandparents to tell y'all better than some of the stuff that y'all doing. I know y'all had somebody to tell y'all better than that. Jill says, me too, fine. Fine says, yes, Jill. Sonia says, I enjoy watching people I'm subscribed to. If I miss a live, I'm going to watch the replay for real, for real. You do, Sonia. You truly do. And I appreciate that. Catherine says, I just subbed to you. Brilliant. I can't find you, Sonia. Okay, let me try. I'm going to drop, Sonia, because I can't do it on YouTube. Can you drop your link, Sonia? Sonia, do you know how to go back into your about section and just copy your link and come back and put it in here so that Catherine can find you? Jill says, Sonia, I am thankful for you, hon. See, that's what I like. It doesn't, we can have fun, we can have laughs. It doesn't even have to be fun and laughter all the time. It can be serious, but if it's serious, let it be serious and let it be worthwhile. You see what I'm saying? Like, let it be serious and let it be worthwhile. Let it be us trying to help our brother, help our sister. Let it be us trying to be our sister or our brother's keeper. Help them through a trying time. They don't have to exactly say what it is, but we can have laughs. We can have teachable moments. We can just, talk about any and everything. And like I always say, if you happen to come into my chat and there's someone in my chat that you don't jig with, that you don't get along with, people that come over here usually don't argue with each other. But if there's someone that you've had thumb words with, just, like I always say, you got husbands and wives in the house together, get mad and walk past each other every day and won't speak. So if you're on these apps and you don't like each other, just walk past each other and don't speak. Don't say anything. Don't cause corruption. Don't cause trouble. Don't cause chaos. Catherine says, I have you, Jill, darling. Jill says, Catherine is always having great topics. Yes, she is on her channel and sharing people out. Yep, she sure is. She sure is. Sonia, were you able to get your link so that Catherine can get you? Right, Catherine, just block, block. Nobody has time for that. Just keep it moving. Block and keep it moving. Jill, if you don't mind, I don't know if Sonya can, but I've been trying to tell Sonya how to grab those links. Just go to the about section and drop that link so that Catherine can get her I should mod Catherine up so that Catherine can do it. But I don't have my other phone. I'm on StreamYard. I wonder why you can't do it through StreamYard. See, she just got you have to go to the about section, Sonya, and copy the whole link. Because I don't know if she puts the at Sonya. I don't know. Catherine, you can try that, but I think you have to drop the link. Sometimes you got it now. Okay. I was like, sometimes I think that does work though. If you put the at, since they put these handles on the name, sometimes I think that does work. Good. She got enough subscribers for it to work. I'm telling you. Look, Sonya be working hard and don't even be trying. She don't even know she be working hard. That's what you call a good supporter. When people see you in other people's chat and see you mind and things like that, and they see the conversation and the things that you bring to the chat, and then they go subscribe to you, that means a lot. That means a lot about you. So I'm going to get out of here, guys. I'm going to take a shower, get ready for tomorrow, take my butt to work, and hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow on the next Let's Walk and Talk Live. Catherine says, thanks, Jill. Okay. Thank you, Jill. Thank you so much. So when I get I wonder, can you, like, when you get off of here, can you mod people up? Isn't there a way you can mod them if you're not live? Because I do want people to be able to drop links, but I don't want to have like all these different mods. Like I go to channels and see nothing but blue. I don't think that's wise. I don't think that's wise. I would have modded Catherine. I modded Joshua up one day because I want him to be able to drop his link. So I'm the kind, I have seen people do that. They just like mod people up and long enough for them to drop the link and maybe unmod them. But there are some people like Catherine, I wouldn't unmod her. But I can't. I'm not on my other phone. I don't have my other phone with me. I think it's out in the car. It might be in the trunk. I don't know. It's in the trunk of the glove compartment. I don't have my other phone. Jill says, I'm hungry. Thanks to you guys. I'm sorry, Jill. I'm sorry. Chef says, let's pack this poetry contest out. See everyone tomorrow. Yes, Chef. Absolutely. Y'all see what Chef said? Let's pack this poetry contest out. See everyone tomorrow. Much love, sending hearts to each and every one of you guys. Jill says, I pray that it's a great turnout. Fine. It will be. Yes, right. Fine. It will be. Chef says, good night, everyone. It will be, Jill. It definitely will be. It's something positive. We're going to claim it. And we're going to make it. You know what? We're going to make it. We're going to make it lit. When you got the right people there, it only takes 2 or 3. You love to have 20, 30, 40, 50, however many you have. But sometimes all it takes is 2 or 3. Catherine says, right, nephew. He says, night, auntie. Sonya says, laugh out loud, Jill. We sorry. Jill is hungry. All right, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. And again, thank you because you guys could have spent time anywhere else, but you chose to spend some of your time here with me. And I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You are appreciated. You're right, Lines Fried. Yes, Jill. It just takes a couple. Just a couple. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, y'all.